What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning. Almost lunchtime. Look at that, man. That's kind of nutty, right? I think so. I hope you're doing well. Today is April 8th, 2020. This is the Beta Project, the 2020 vision. We got work to do, baby. 2020 is almost over, and a lot of you are giving up and trying to go for 2021. Well, it's not over yet. We can still win. And I'm DeMarcus Tunstall. I'll be your host this evening. I'm just kidding. And today's quote is your present circumstances don't determine where you can go. They merely determine where you start. And today's video title is called Circumstance Reveals. Woo! Isn't that tight? I like that, baby. Isn't that nice? It's nice, right? That's so nice. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm your guy, DeMarcus. I'm awake. I'm feeling good. But yeah, circumstance reveals. So some of you guys have been with me, and I appreciate you 100% wholeheartedly. On the book readings I've been doing. And right now we're currently reading this book here called As a Man Thinketh. And it is a powerhouse. It also is a kind of weird read because it's written in such an old time. So the language is a little bit different. So, but it's a great read. And so yesterday, the title that we did yesterday was Effect of Thought on Circumstance. And it was really great. It was a great long chapter that I started in the middle and then realized I didn't have any sound and had to start all over. And it's okay. So I was on there for an hour. So those people who watched me the whole hour just to get sound, I appreciate you. But there was one quote in that whole thing that really stood out to me. And it brings up today's title, Circumstance Reveals. And so let me go back to this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's think about this. So what circumstance actually does, and I'll read the quote to you. Circumstance does not make the man. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're not made by a particular circumstance, right? Circumstance does not make the man. It reveals him to himself or herself. So, what that statement to me says is that what's going on is that things are going to happen in your life, but are you prepared beforehand? And if you're prepared beforehand, what happens is when that circumstance hits, you're going to react or do something in a particular way based on how you have prepared or how you have been internally, mentally, with your ethics, your morals, your character, your integrity, all those key words. All that stuff goes into how you're going to react during a circumstance. If you get in a relationship and the guy isn't giving you the love or the girl isn't giving you the love that you exactly feel like you deserve, and so you step out and go into get a side piece of this, that, and the other. What that shows, ladies and gentlemen, is that shows that circumstance is revealing who you are. See, the thing is, there's things in you that must be completed for you. So instead of leaving a relationship that you don't necessarily get what you need, instead of leaving it and believing that there's more for you, you step out because you created something inside of you that allowed for you to do that. Same thing. This coronavirus is a circumstance, ladies and gentlemen. And so a lot of us has been downsized. I've been downsized. I just got downsized kind of yesterday. And you see, I'm cheery and bright-eyed because I realize now what I did is I was trading time for money. I was there at my job and I love my job. I have fun selling cars. I love people, but I was trading time for money. And the thing is that one, nobody's buying cars right now, except for like the essential people, which is fine, but here's the biggest deal. Like I was giving away so much time to be there that I forgot that there was a life outside of this. So, I'm getting things done. It's glorious outside. I mean, these are circumstances that reveal, but, I could be, sad, like, oh crap, I got downsized. I could be upset and I could be angry. I could be frustrated. I can go into poverty mindset and start thinking about, oh my gosh, where's this? Where's that? Or I can step up and realize and look at the situation for what it is and realize that I'm going to survive this just like you're going to survive this. We are all going to survive this. And go to that positive place and infuse positivity to all my directions, all my actions, and all my thoughts. So the circumstance does not make you. The circumstance reveals you. It reveals what you have created on the bottom half that is starting to come up during the top half. So, for example, Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan in a basketball game, that's a circumstance. Down by 10 with 2 minutes left on the clock and you're about to lose the NBA championships, that's a circumstance. So what that reveals is that when Michael Jordan and Kobe get up to a situation like that, what happens is they reveal how much they've worked, how much character they had, what they were building before that time happens. And so that circumstance reveals how powerful they are. And that's why you see in these situations when they're playing a game against somebody else, that these other teams can't keep up with them because these guys have trained beforehand so that it revealed itself. When the circumstance revealed, it revealed their greatness. So sometimes when people get that circumstance and it reveals, they reveal that they didn't train hard, or they left off some things, or that they have some different pieces of themselves that they don't have going in the right direction, or different bad negative thoughts, or lustful thoughts, negative thoughts, poverty thoughts, scarcity mindset. What do they call that? Hold on, let me see. There's a whole bunch of these. Hold on. I'll read them to you because they're big. All right, because here it says good thoughts and actions can never produce bad thoughts. Can never produce bad results. And bad thoughts and bad actions can never produce good results, right? That makes sense, So the thing is, they're saying like this. Things like, let's see here, suffering, impure thoughts. Let's see here. Whining. Being unjust, unrighteous, corruption. That was the word I was looking for. All those different things are going to yield, when they come to the surface, they're going to yield something, but it's not going to be positive. But when you have the positivity that's going through you and you know that you can win, and every circumstance that hits you is like water on a duck's back and it just falls off, that means, ladies and gentlemen, that you prepared beforehand for this. Now, here's the great thing about it. Now, obviously, there are certain things that are going to go on in your life that are going to hit you, and you're going to have to make a decision on how you're going to react. That's just how it is, right? But the great thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that the circumstance that you have right now, that it reveals who you are, is a stepping stone to the next level. Because maybe you didn't know what you were, and now it's been revealed to you, and now you have to either accept it or change it. You get what I'm saying? So let's say, for example, you're in a Broadway play. You're a Broadway actor, and you go on stage, and then all of a sudden, you're in a musical note song, and you're singing it, and you're acting, and all of a sudden, the music all of a sudden stops for some reason. That's a circumstance. And in that time, how you prepare to be ready for anything or prepare to be ready for nothing will determine what happens next in your life. So it's revealed something to you. So now that you know how you're going to react in these certain situations, you can change it. So here comes my last image here. Thinking will not overcome that fear, but action will. Ladies and gentlemen, we could think all day long about how the coronavirus is going to do this and coronavirus is going to do that, and how our time off is going to do this or our time off can do that, or we can take action into creating something more. Because the thing is, as we think those thoughts of negativity and fear, it doesn't solve them, but the action towards that fear does solve them, right? And so the last thing I want to show you one more time, because it's a big deal. Your present circumstance does not determine where you can go, ladies and gentlemen. It only determines where you are, which means that if you are right here, you can start from right here. But now you know where you are, so it's time for you to go forward. Your circumstance will reveal who you are. So the question is, will you ignore your circumstance, will you ignore what the circumstance reveals and say, oh, that's not who I am? Or will you step up, see that I'm lacking in this area, and look to improve and make yourself greater than you could ever imagine? That's what they say, that millionaires and billionaires, when I say millionaires and billionaires are going to be made in this particular recession that we have right now, the reason I say that is because I understand that this is revealing circumstance. This is a revealing circumstance. It's revealing people for who they are. And now people are realizing, wait a second, when my job does not pay me any money, then I can't survive. So now I got to depend on the government to pay me money, which is nothing wrong with that. But now I want you to think about, maybe I need to have some kind of extra income, some kind of freedom money that's going to pay me whether I'm working or not. That's what I'm creating right now. Something massive is happening, and I'm creating a lot of great things. But I had to realize that, wait a second, during the recessions, during all these times of struggle and pain, that this is actually preparing me for my next level. I've been revealed. Now I step forward. Have you been revealed? What is this circumstance revealed in you? And now that you know what is revealed in you, what are you going to do about it? A man, let me read it one more time to you. Circumstance does not make the man or the woman. It reveals him or her to himself or herself. Okay? And that's just a big story, ladies and gentlemen. What you prepared for in the dark will come to light whenever the stage opens. That's what you will see. If you didn't prepare enough, oh, you'll see it on stage. Could you imagine Denzel Washington not knowing his lines? No, he prepares. But there are other people that may not know their lines, and you can kind of tell, or people who haven't taken acting lessons, you can kind of tell. You're like, okay, that guy's not good. Or people who don't know how to play an instrument. I'm not going to go on stage, and try to play a guitar because I don't know how to. I didn't prepare in the background, and that circumstance would reveal that I don't know what I'm doing, right? So what I want you to do is, ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind that your circumstance can reveal to you so much greatness about yourself. It's okay that it reveals something negative, because in every negative piece, you get a chance to tend your garden and make yourself better. And that's all I got for you, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate and I love each and every single one of you. I hope your circumstance reveals something great, and I hope you take that circumstance and you let it be your fuel, your fertilizer to grow something amazing. And so I came up with these three. It's IIC, IIC, IIC. And I get out here. It says invest. Invest in your mind, ladies and gentlemen. This is your real estate right here. Invest here. Invest the time in your friends and family right now. Invest the times in creating something more for your life. Indulge. Indulge in those greatness. You get a chance. I don't have kids right now. So some of you guys who have kids, you guys get a chance to invest and indulge in your kids' time. And that's so amazing that you get a chance to do that. I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't have a girlfriend or a wife, so I don't get a chance to invest any time into them. But I can indulge and invest time into me and become great, right? And the last thing is that create something more. This is not the time to bury your head in the sand, ladies and gentlemen. This is the time that heroes are created. Heroes are created, and I'll do another video on this and maybe another day, but heroes are created during the circumstance. You know what I mean? And I don't want to go into too much, but just consider that heroes are created whenever things go bad. That's when heroes step up to say, hey, I am here. Whenever the heroes of 9/11, they were already heroes, but they were recognized more once they stepped up for the 9/11. You get what I'm saying? So heroes are created under the circumstance. So what can this reveal about you? I don't know. Only you can tell that. And if it reveals something negative once again, make it into a positive. It is your choice. Have a blessed day, guys. Enjoy yourself and enjoy your lunch. Thank you for being here. Bye.